Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Hello everybody and welcome to St. George's Bermuda for race number 7 of the NCS Sim Racing Challenge. It's the Bermuda Triangle 400 presented by Doritos here at the Bermuda Triangle Raceway. 40 laps around this 2.5 mile super speedway. It is triangular shaped, 6 turns around this 2.5 mile circuit. We've got 22 cars as usual ready to go super speedway racing for the first time since the Daytona 500. Alexander Rowe's on the front row alongside Michael Guthrie. Both of those drivers have been doing fairly well in the past couple of weeks. Why don't we take a look at the standings and see how well they're doing? Sean McKean has a 21-point advantage over Henry Guo in second place. Colin Scarborough, with that win last week, boosted his way up to 14th. And look how close the points are between 3rd and 15th. Look how close they are. I'd say a win from anybody between 2nd and 15th, that will definitely boost them up the rankings, hopefully get them closer to Sean McKean. But if it's another Sean McKean victory, then that'll extend his lead. Let's go down trackside for the command to start engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
All right, boys, just like we talked about in the meeting, what's going to pay off for us today is patience and consistency. Good, smooth racing on the racetrack, and that's what will take us up to the front. We'll be there at the end of this thing.
Alrighty, now let's take a look at our starting lineup. Row 1, Alexander Rowe and Michael Guthrie. Row 2, Aris Yuko and Henry Guo. Row 3, we've got Aaron Hunter and then Nick Roten. Row 4, points leaders Sean McKean and Christopher Marnell, who's had a great couple of races. Harry Williams and Garrett Lamar are in Row 5. Row 6, Daytona 500 winner Ian McDaniel and last week's winner Colin Scarborough. Row 7, Andrew Franzi and Arwin Basic. Row 8, Josh Harrison, Axel Rocha. Row number 9, the Cooler Sam and then Vincent Crook in that 00. Row 10, Ricardo Garcia and Norris Andrews, CRT teammates. And then rounding out the field, Logan Williams and Josh Moore. As I mentioned earlier, 6 turns around this triangular-shaped super speedway. And it's going to be very interesting watching these drivers navigate around this track. There's definitely going to be some runs for the drivers. It's very easy to manage your runs, not like Daytona where it's all bunched together. Drivers are very easily able to go 3 wide, maybe even 4 wide. And, it's going to be just another one of those great races. I don't think we've had a bad race yet. And with this being a super speedway, it's bound to be a good one. Alexander Rowe, Michael Guthrie, lead them down. Green flag is in the air here at Bermuda. We are underway for 40 laps. Ian McDaniel already making a bold move down to the bottom, as it looks like Sean McKean did not get going on that start. Alexander Rowe already out front. The DAF Racing, their staple is the plate tracks. But look at that Astolfo Motorsports crew go. They're all up in that top 5 as Aris Yuko powers to the lead. Garrett Lamar and Christopher Marnell They are tandemed together, the Cyrus Racing team teammates, as Henry Guo is going to be the one who leads lap number 1 for DAF Racing. There's Nick Roten in that 0 car. He's in the middle of that pack as Aaron Hunter now takes the lead. Into turns 3 and 4 they go. Aaron Hunter still has the advantage, but here comes Garrett Lamar with a push from his rival, Ian McDaniel. Ian McDaniel able to get that big push going for Garrett Lamar to take the lead here on lap number 2. Garrett Lamar is going to lead that lap right there. As the 46, they're reporting they've got an issue. They aren't able to get up to speed. They've already lost the draft. Huge blow for that 46 car right there. But they are not going to stop and try and fix it. They're just going to ride it out, as it seems like they're meeting minimum speed. It's not like there's a huge problem with the car, but they are obviously not as fast as everybody else. So something to keep an eye out to see if Sean McKean is able to get those issues fixed. Garrett Lamar stays out in front. Last week's winner, Colin Scarborough, in the 23, he's right behind him. He's going to try to dive down to the bottom with Logan Williams, who started near the back. Logan Williams is going to take the lead. But here comes Harry Williams and Alexander Rowe on the bottom side. Now, Harry Williams was up front for... Oh, we've got a crash in the back. Ian McDaniel's around. And we've got a caution here on lap number 4. Harry Williams is going to lead them back. Now, Alexander Rowe is going to take the lead. Aris Yuko diving to the bottom, but Alexander Rowe has the lead as the caution is out. Oh no. Christopher Marnell involved. We also have Ricardo Garcia. Those are teammates. Let's take a look and see what happened. Here's Axel Rocha, who just gets a bumper to the back of the 47. They go on the apron, and they both slide up into Ricardo Garcia and Christopher Marnell collectively, as Ian McDaniel gets taken out with Christopher Marnell. Just hard hits all around. It looked like the 02 and the 03 were just tandeming together. Here's on board with Christopher Marnell. As you can see the action happen, and they just slide up into the wall. Great avoidance there by Vincent Crook in that 00 car. And oh, Christopher Marnell runs into Ian McDaniel again. Tough break for the Daytona 500 winner, as we've got some people on pit road, some people staying out. Harry Williams is going to stay out, but it's Alexander Rowe coming in pit road, Aris Yuko, Logan Williams, Colin Scarborough, Garrett Lamar. We also have Michael Guthrie, Josh Harrison, Vincent Crook, Arwen Basic, and then Ian McDaniel, Nick Roten, and Henry Guo down pit road. As Rowe pulls into his number 1 pit stall. Out they go. It's going to be tight coming off pit road. Looks like Rowe's able to keep the advantage. Maybe not. It looks like the 54 was the one who got off pit road first. But it's Harry Williams out front here at Bermuda. And as I was saying before the caution last time, Harry Williams was out front at Daytona. He was having an excellent race, and then unfortunately got caught up in an incident that definitely ruined his race for sure for the number 87 car. They were just having a great run. They were up front for most of the race, only led 2 or 3 laps, but they were able to get up front, stay up front, but then getting in the middle of that pack was definitely a death sentence, I guess you could say, as they were caught up in an incident. Right behind him, Norris Andrews. Norris Andrews had a great race at Daytona as well. He was actually able to finish. He got taken out by Arwin Basic in one of the more controversial wrecks, but he was able to finish the race. He had a strong car at Daytona. Will it translate? He's up front. Will he be able to stay there? So your current top 5, Harry Williams is out front in that 87 car. Norris Andrews is second in the 20 car. Third place is the 3. That's Josh Moore. Fourth place, the 85 of Andrew Franzi, who's the Daytona 500 pole sitter. And then fifth place, the Cooler Sam. Sixth place is Sean McKean. We do not know. He did not come down pit road. They did not fix anything, so it looks like they're content with having a slower car. It'll be interesting to see if he's able to stay in the draft, or will he hold up the drivers that just pitted. Either way, we're going back to the green flag here at Bermuda. Harry Williams is going to lead him down into turn 1. Looks like Sean McKean is going to get out of the way of the drivers, as some drivers decided to stay behind him and try to push, but that has given Harry Williams in the front 5 a gap. At 87, Bass Pro Shops in Cabela's car looking awfully good out front. Here comes Andrew Franzi in that 85. Staying single file to that top 5 right there. As we failed to mention, unfortunately, Axel Rocha, Christopher Marnell, and Ricardo Garcia have retired from the race as we're 3 wide for the lead. Oh, we got Garrett Lamar on pit road. That's interesting. We'll hear more on that when we get information. Andrew Franzi out front here at Bermuda, trying to hold off the Cooler Sam as he gives up the bottom lane to that 86 car who's going to take the lead. But here comes Norris Andrews. 2 of his teammates have wrecked out, and the third one's on pit road. That 20 car is trying to bring the Cyrus Racing team to glory. Here comes Norris Andrews coming out of turn number 6. He's going to lead lap 10. As now we've got a good pack up front. Here comes Arwin Basic in that 45 car. He's going to take the lead. For how long will it be? He's got the 0 of Vincent Crook right on his tail. Side by side. Into turn 5 they go, as here comes Alexander Rowe once again. He's going to take the lead. So the word is on the street for Garrett Lamar. He's got a gearbox issue. And they are sitting on pit road, unsure of what to do with that car. As Nick Roten has taken the lead in that 0 car now. The 30 team unsure of what to do. They're sitting on pit road. Trying to fix it, but no dice so far. He's fallen 5 laps down. No, he's fallen 4 laps down as of now. Harry Williams takes the lead once again. Here comes Logan Williams, the 2 Williams battling out front. And whoa, we've got the 0 car in the wall. Nick Roten is in the wall. It looks like he got loose. Or maybe he has a tire down. And we've got cars on the apron. That's Eris Yuko, who can't get back up onto the apron, trying not to break the double yellow line rule. The Cooler Sam has taken the lead in the madness. Wow, what an interesting turn of events. Into turn 5. They go. The 0 car. Nick Roten has peeled down onto pit road. Looks like they have a flat tire as we saw him hit the wall. So they're going on pit road to repair it. Aaron Hunter now to the lead. And whoa, we've got trouble. Car is wrecking and caution is out. Norris Andrews takes the lead. Still green flag racing, and now the caution has come out as cars were wrecking as they came out of turn 2 and 3 on board the double 0. And we have a caution. We have Logan Williams, looks like he was involved, Andrew Franzi as well. Arwen Basic, Eris Yuko, and Colin Scarborough. Let's take a look and see what happened. Here's onboard with Ian McDaniel. He's probably got the best view of it as everyone just goes sliding. Ian slips through. Good avoidance there. So here's what happened. So the 45 turned into Logan Williams and just ping-ponged around. Not exactly the best angle of it. Here we go. Yeah, Arwen Basic turned the 58, went into the 85, and then they just went up the track into Eris Yuko and Colin Scarborough. As drivers are coming down pit road. Got some people staying out, some people coming down. Drivers coming down. So it looks like Norris Andrews was the only person up front to come down pit road. So Norris Andrews, the Cooler Sam, Perry Williams, Josh Moore, Ian McDaniel, Sean McKean, Colin Scarborough, Eris Yuko, Arwen Basic, Andrew Franzi, Henry Guo, and 58 of Logan Williams. And it looks like the 47 had some damage as well. Very interesting. So the 47 was involved in the lap 4 incident. So they're coming down pit road to fix it up once again. So Cooler Sam wins the race off of pit road. And the 58 of Logan Williams has retired from the race. As has the 23 and the 45. Looks like they're staying on pit road for extended fixing. The double 0, Vincent Crook. He's out front for Tilden Motorsports and the Audis. They've had some speed on the super speedways there, the 0 and the double 0. But so far, no wins yet, and not much success either. They're looking to turn that around. Second place is the 34 of Aaron Hunter. Third is the 37 of Alexander Rowe. Fourth is the 18 Josh Harrison. And 5th is the 33 of Michael Guthrie. We'll be restarting on lap 19. Just under halfway to go in this Bermuda Triangle 400. Already 2 cautions so far, but it's been a fun one. Will we see any more wrecks? We really haven't seen a big one. But will we see the big one? That is the question. Colin Scarborough and Arwen Basic have officially pulled their cars to the garage. They have retired from the race. So last week's winner, Colin Scarborough, unfortunately, will be retired from the race once again. As it's time for the restart here. Green flag is back in the air. Vincent Crook out front here at Bermuda. We've got a fast car and Aaron Hunter right behind him, as well as the 37 of Alexander Rowe, who didn't get the best start. Into turns 3 and 4 they go. Here comes Aaron Hunter, who's going to take the lead. Here comes Josh Harrison in that 18 car, though. He's going to challenge for the lead, and he does. Here comes the 37 of Alexander Rowe. He had a great shot up to the front. Ian McDaniel, he's up there as well after being involved in an earlier incident. And we have currently only one car that's a lap down. That's the 85 of Andrew Franzi. And then we also have 2 cars who are slow. The 47 of Henry Guo and the 46 of Sean McKean. It's Josh Harrison out front, halfway point here at Bermuda. They call Pocono the tricky triangle. Well, this triangle-shaped track has been pretty tricky today for many drivers. Josh Harrison out front, but he's got 3 wide all right behind him, including 2 of the Astolfo Motorsports crew, who have been absolutely killing it up front so far. It's the 18 who stays in the lead. Harry Williams. He's got a bumper to the back of the 18. He's going to push him down the front straightaway. Pulls out now. Harrison's going to lead lap 21, but the 87 is going to try to take the lead heading into turn 1. He's going to do it. Retakes the lead. Goes Harry Williams. The 87, very strong out front. Lap 23 of 40 here at the Bermuda Triangle. Alexander Rowe, he's right behind Harry Williams. His teammate, the Cooler Sam, he's sitting in 5th. Vincent Crook, he's been leading some laps today. He's there sitting in 3rd. Aaron Hunter in 4th is now. They pull down to the bottom. They're 4 wide behind them. 3 wide for the lead and it's going to be Vincent Crook who takes it. They sort out the 4-wide mess behind them, and then Vincent Crook takes the lead here on lap 24 of 40. Out of turn 2, they go with the 34 right on the back bumper of him. The 87 and 86 Azo Racing team, they were pushing each other, and now here comes the cooler Sam. He's going to try to make a move. Here comes Norris Andrews. It all doesn't matter yet. Vincent Crook has got a 2-car length lead. We all know getting a big lead out at Daytona isn't the best thing to do. Here at Bermuda, you're able to control it. It's not the worst thing in the world, but when that draft catches back up, you best be sure they're coming for you. Here comes Josh Moore in that 3 car. The white, silver, and orange. He's going to take the lead. Down into turns 5 and 6 they go. Moore is going to lead the lap. But here comes, whoa, we got the 87 who got loose, and now he's on the apron. He's able to save it. Comes back up with no problems as Nick Roten is the leader. We have some dust on the track. That's because Andrew Franzi got a little loose out of turn 2. Went in the dirt, no caution as he did not spin. He just hit the dirt. Here comes the 3 once again. Josh Moore is going to take the lead once again. On board with the cooler Sam, who's having a charge up to the front. Josh Moore and Vincent Crook, 1-2. They're pushing each other out front. They're 3 wide behind them with cooler Sam leading them on the bottom. Alexander Rowe right next to them. There goes the 00. Vincent Crook. He's going to make a move into turn 5. He's going to take the lead. That's going to allow the pack to catch up to them. Lap 28 of 40. Here comes the cooler Sam. He's got a full head of steam coming into turn 2. Out onto the backstretch, they've got the 18 right underneath them, Josh Harrison. He's going to take the lead. Hot potato for that first position. Here comes Aaron Hunter being pushed by Michael Guthrie. As the 34 slid up the track, that allows Michael Guthrie. He's going to take advantage of that. He's going to lead the lap. Lap 29 of 40 we are on. The Bermuda Triangle 400. Being pushed by Josh Moore. We've seen 2-car tandems, 3-car tandem now, I guess you could say. They're able to gap the field. Look how much room they're able to give themselves from the main pack. But then when they dive down and try to make a move, that just allows them to come right back up. They leave the 3-car out in the dust as Aaron Hunter and Michael Guthrie are going to go 1-2. Michael Guthrie out in front here on lap 30 of 40. Here comes Aaron Hunter. Here comes Josh Moore. They're both going to challenge for the lead. but the Cooler Sam is pushing the 3 to the front. How long is that lead going to last as the 86 is going to dive down to the bottom? The 3 is able to stay out front. He had a big run coming out of turn 4. Coming out of turn number 6. Josh Moore out front. 10 laps to go here at Bermuda. Just like at Daytona, we saw a long green flag run be the final one, but it wasn't like someone was dominating the lead. The lead has been switching hands so many times. Josh Moore is able to control it for now. Cooler Sam gets put out to dry. And now it works out. Josh Moore and Alexander Rowe slide up the track. Whoa, Alexander Rowe nearly came down into the 34. Josh Moore out front. Here comes Aaron Hunter though. Heading into turns 5 and 6, we've got two slow cars. Two slow cars out in front. That is Henry Guo and Andrew Franzi. Coming to 8 laps to go here at Bermuda Triangle. Here comes Aaron Hunter. He's going to dive down to the bottom. Josh Moore stays high. Hunter to the lead. Looks like we're going to catch these drivers before turn 3. Or in turn 3. But here comes Vincent Crook and Alexander Rowe. Where are the lap cars going to go? They're going to stay high, scrambling for position to try to get out of the way. Norris Andrews. Oh, Andrew Franzi goes low. He blocks the 37 of Alexander Rowe, who had a full head of steam coming out of turn 6. But Aaron Hunter and Vincent Crook have the advantage. Huge lead, over 1 second. Vincent Crook dives down to the bottom instead of letting them get further out in front. As Andrew Franzi just held up the entire pack big time. That's going to have huge implications. As the pack has rejoined with itself. The 0-0 out front, but for how long? Josh Moore is trying to make some moves, but he's got Nick Roten right underneath him as Michael Guthrie is going to take the lead. Michael Guthrie hasn't had the best start to the season. Didn't have the best start to the season, but he's worked his way back up for now. A win would be huge for any of these drivers. There's such a gap to the 46 that anybody winning, including Alexander Rowe, would be huge. Here comes Josh Moore taking the lead, heading out of turn number 2. Josh Moore already has a win. He won at Auto Club. He hasn't done much since, but could a second win turn his season around. He would be the first driver to get 2 wins this season. But there's many drivers with no wins who are hungry for a win, like Michael Guthrie, who got wrecked out of the lead at Irwindale. the Cooler Sam, who's just had bad luck. They're second and third. Guthrie dives down to the bottom. He's going to try to take the lead, and he does. Sean McKean, the 46, the points leader. He's out front, going to be a lap down if this pack catches him. He's a slow car. Will McKean affect anything? As Moore retakes the lead heading into turn 5. As McKean stays on the bottom, and he slides up. He slides up in front of the 3. As Guthrie takes the lead with 3 laps to go. Sean McKean holds up the entire top lane. That included Aaron Hunter and the Cooler Sam and Josh Moore. Here comes Vincent Crook and Norris Andrews. Here comes Nick Roden too. As we're 4 wide for the lead. Guthrie retakes the lead as Nick Roden backed out of it. Here comes Norris Andrews. Two laps to go as the 20 led at the line, but here's Vincent Crook. Two laps to go. Here comes Josh Harrison up the middle. He's got a push from the 37. Harrison takes the lead for now, but he's side by side with the 20 and the 00. Into turn 5. Norris Andrews takes the lead once again. Coming to the final lap here at Bermuda. Norris Andrews out front. Anybody could win this race. Here comes the 0 car. Here comes Nick Roten on the bottom. Nick Roten, 3 wide for the lead with Josh Harrison and Norris Andrews. Harrison takes it momentarily. Roten takes it back. Coming out of turn 4. 2 corners to go. Into turn 5. 3 wide for the lead. Who's got the advantage? Harrison. Now Norris Andrews to the line. Roten has it. Photo finish. Roten had the advantage coming out of the corner, but Norris Andrews had a huge run. And it was, oh my goodness, it was the 0 car. It was Nick Roten who won in the closest finish in NCS SimRacing Challenge history. 1/100th of a second. Nick Roten. Wow, what a win. Let's take a look at the replay. Here they are. So the 0 car had half a car length on the 20 coming out of the corner, but then they had a huge run coming to the line. There it is. Wow. What a finish here. And as we mentioned at the top of the show, the points were super close. And it's going to be very interesting to see how the points are played out. Nick Roten with the win. Norris Andrews second. Josh Harrison third. As Garrett Lamar was never able to return to the track, Sean McKean with a car that was looking fairly suspect, not looking fast, was able to finish 13th, 1 lap down. What a finish. Now, the point standings. This is going to be Huge. Let's take a look at these. Nick Roten jumped from 15th to 4th. That's insane. Sean McKean had a poor day. Now the gap stays 21 points, but second place is now Alexander Rowe, who was 31 points back heading in. So Alexander Rowe gained 10 points on Sean McKean. Look how close the points are. They got tighter throughout the field, which is very, very interesting. Christopher Marnell dropped down so many spots. That just shows how vital a good race is. Man, what a race. What a finish here at Bermuda. Next week, we're in Nashville, the start of our little Tennessee swing. We're going to be going to Nashville Fairgrounds. We'll see you guys then for the NCS Sim Racing Challenge.